All right. This is going to be the first track of the day I have ever live streamed. How much longer? A minute? All right. That's not crazy. Like every single time like I try to go to live stream this, I keep forgetting that it's you know, this time, because the ad for it in game shows Central European time, not, you know, Central United States time. Quite different. I just hope I don't do poorly. Gotta say, Trackmania menu music, pretty good. But like, you can't listen to it too much. It's gonna get annoying. Excuse you, Trackmania. Why are you acting like I haven't played Cup of the Day before? Oh, bronze is 125. That makes me feel like I'm going to be crashing. When they say feature that person, is that the person that does the author times? Or is it like an actual, like, they had input on the making of the map? Should I look at the GPS? Probably. Am I? No. I don't know the keybind to turn other people off. No, that's not it. K, J, L, O. It's O. All right. I blame the fact that I was playing like exclusively on controller for everything for a while. And I had disabling other players bound to the controller because there's not really a lot of buttons that you need on the controller. You got your triggers and you got your steering. Oh, was the left side the risky finish? Wow, that was awful, and I still got bronze. The ghost can go away. Inside. You. That was a little too inside. Just gotta remember with track of the day. Or not track of the day, but cup of the day. The big thing is not losing. Not coming in first, just not losing. Should have used brakes instead of releasing. Egads, I've crashed. Right. That rescue's not that bad. That's easy to get. I can easily get silver. Alright, that's the second time I've done that. I need to go further out on that. Oh god. Here it comes. The sudden yet inevitable regression. Get further out. There we go. Half a second. Yeet myself off the side of the map. God. I don't know what division I'm going to be put in, but I can tell you this, it's not going to be good. Alright. That's just pure style points right there. That should instantly put me up like 3 more divisions. God, if this is still a PB, I'm going to cry. It's not, but it's closer to one than it should be. Avoid that little patch. Don't know what the best way of doing that turn is, but I prefer figuring this stuff out on my own over watching other people. Like, I tend to only watch stuff like if I'm like completely hard stuck on figuring out what I need to do for improvements. So that's, in my opinion, one of the most important skills for like any sort of game that you're trying to play seriously. Is just knowing when you made a mistake. Like this. I know I need to figure out a way to make that corner better. Ah yes, spamming chat with W's. That's what I want to do. Make this a little wider than I think. There we go. To the right. Add to slow down. So I only started playing Trackmania recently, and I have a hard time of deciding what I like more, tech or full speed. Like, they're both like really interesting. I mean, this whole game is really interesting because it's just a high skill cap game. There we go. Drift into it. Drift into it. Noticeably more speed. Is that silver? That's silver. Oh my god. So I have a right shift as my brakes. And in order to reset a bad run, I'm reaching up to hit delete. And I keep accidentally putting my hand back on enter. One of the big things I've been doing other than Trackmania recently is I started playing .hack.gu last Recode, because I played the original .hack.gu on the PlayStation 2, and I never finished the series. The disc I had was for the second game was scratched, and I didn't have the third one. And the other day, I say other day, literally yesterday, I found out that all 3 games were released in less than 2 years. And having been replaying them for the last couple days, I really have to say that it shows that they had such a short development time. Like, there's a lot of like unnecessary padding in it. Like, I need to stop saying that's bad when doing that. But the issue with .hack.gu is it has things like chim spheres, which are, it's a pointless like currency type mechanic to artificially inflate the length of the game, because there's some side content that requires you is like, hey, I need 10 chim spheres for this, I need 15, now I need like 60 chim spheres. The whole idea of it is like it's an ever increasing currency, like in cost, that's used for, I really need to go at that from the outside to the inside. But there's stuff like doors that like are locked that are necessary for progression that you need to use chim spheres for, and there's the side content that uses it, and it's just not fun. Like, it's an unnecessary annoyance that just bloats the game. And there's a lot of small things like that, like these small mini games that on one hand, like, you do it like in game design because you want to vary up the core gameplay loop. You don't want someone to only do just the one thing, because that gets old and you're more likely to stop playing a game if you have just the core gameplay loop, like no breaks whatsoever. Like in Trackmania, for example, there's like other map types is the big difference for the core gameplay loop. It's not just like the core gameplay is get to the end as fast as possible, but there's the RPG maps, there's the LoL maps, there's tech, there's speed, there's various ways of doing it, and it provides a much wider feeling gameplay that you can do. And in single player games, a lot of them will use like mini games and stuff in order to vary up that core gameplay loop. But when the core gameplay loop of a game is already like mediocre, like .hack uses, because it's a single player game and combat is kind of the focus of it. Like, it's combat and story. So they have a very poorly designed combat system. They have a bunch of these poorly designed mini games that are not really fun to do. And like, the only thing it has going for it is its story. And even the story is kind of B-tier anime. I like .hack as a series. It has a long history, but like GU and anything post GU is really, in my opinion, where it starts to go downhill. But for another example about like the thing about GU and bad minigames, in the second game of GU, .hack GU, I'm gonna miss that. Oh no, I got it. Sweet. There's a mini game where you use a motorcycle, well, a steam bike, and you're just supposed to complete challenges and stuff and like do races. Unfortunately, that steam bike plays like garbage. It is not fun at all. The controls are super loose. It's very floaty. The brakes aren't responsive or anything. Neither is the acceleration. It's just not a good thing to play. Like, if like you never played any type of racing game, like you might find it acceptable, but like, oh my god. Wait, is the GPS player in my match? Is that what these guys are saying? That's hilarious if that is true. But it's just one of those things where it's, the game feels rushed in like so many aspects. And it very much was. 3 games were released in 2 years. Like a huge part of the game is like there's pseudo randomly generated areas, which is great. I like it, except for the fact that GU does it worse than the original game series, the first quartet. I mean, I guess I should explain that better. So .hack is a series that started out with an anime. .hack sign. It's the big prequel to everything. And then .hack Infection was the first game, and it's a direct sequel to .hack sign, although it follows a different main character. And why is that up there? Then it goes through 4 games. Man, I'm not explaining this for shit. So let me restart. .hack is a series about an MMO called The World. And I'm div 44. That's not amazing. Not the worst I've done, but not the best either. It's about a fake MMO, and there's troubles with it that cause like people to go into a coma. And the whole series is just figuring out how to save these people from the coma, going into a coma and stuff like that. And in every one of the series, and most of them are like actually canon to each other. There's a couple that aren't, that are spin-offs, but most of the entire universe like actually happens. But basically the series is like futuristic sci-fi MMO. Well, the MMO is not future VR MMO that has a very fantasy setting, has an AI that's causing people to go into a coma. Big deal. But like only certain special people can deal with it. In the original series, in .hack sign, they didn't actually solve the issue. Like, they dealt with it. The first person to go into a coma was like set free. Like, they were woken up, but they were in game the whole time they were in a coma. So they had to somehow like get their mind back in their body and stuff like that. Then .hack Infection comes along, new main character. They get something called the bracelet, which allows them to hack, and it was given to them by the good AI that runs the server, basically. And there's an evil AI that's causing all the issues and people to go into a coma. Some pretty B tier schlock is this entire story, but it's enjoyable. And it goes through that. The AI is defeated at the end of the 4th game. And the game shuts down, they re-release it. And years later, the world version 2 comes out. And that's what .hack GU is set in. .hack GU features multiple characters from the first game. Like, they have from the first game series. They have come back. They actually but like they don't acknowledge it. Like, there's a character from the first game, Pyros the Third. He's a graphical designer that works for the game company that makes the MMO. He's involved throughout the entirety of the first 4 games. He's involved throughout the entirety of GU. And there's other characters that are even more heavily tied into the plot that reappear in that series. And everyone's like, why are people going into a coma? Why is this? What is Ida? What is this thing that's causing everything to go wrong? And the answer, just like every other .hack series, is it's a rogue AI created by CC Corp, the in-game developer for the MMO. And it's just like, come on. There is a very, very noticeable trend of like, make AI, one AI is good, other AI is bad. Bad AI causes comas. It's consistent. And everyone's like, oh no, what is this? Why? And oh god, I crashed. And in GU, instead of having that bracelet that I mentioned earlier, the main character, all the main characters, well, not all of them, but a good chunk of them get something called an epitaph, which is, wow, I'm not doing great. An epitaph, which is made basically from the bad AI from the previous 4 games. Like, it's purified, cleaned up, and now it's all good. And it, like, the epitaphs are the remnants of like that AI. And basically the players can serve as like an antivirus system. 8 specific players. And is this guy just sitting here? I forgot my train of thought. I was distracted. But yeah, like, so specifically, there are returning characters who would know what is going on. They know like, oh hey, AI bad, happening again, same signs. And there are specific people that can deal with it. Whereas like everyone involved is like, I don't know what's going on. What is this? Why can it do the thing? Why are people going into a coma? And it's always, and the answer like that, there are characters that can answer it, but they don't. because they don't acknowledge that they were from the first series of games, even though they remember it and they will acknowledge it later in the series, is like, come on. It's a pet peeve, like, when characters from something, like, don't acknowledge, like, what they were in before. I mean, for a more modern example, like, imagine if you're watching Boruto and every single character, like, doesn't acknowledge anything from Naruto. Like, not a thing. Like, the first series never happened. But you have the characters coming back. And, like, they know what's going on. They know, like, a lot of the questions can be answered directly because there are characters that do know exactly what's going on. Because it's basically just a repeat of something that they've experienced before, just with a bit of a twist. And I feel like it's bad writing when, like, one of the major fucking characters is one of those characters. Like, one of those characters that's from the first 4 games plays a major role in the GU trilogy. And it's just like, why? Especially considering they erased all of his character development. Like, a big part of it was, like, in the first 4 games, like, he was, like, reliant on a specific person who turned out to be one of the manifestations of the bad AI. Oh god. I am doing surprisingly well for being distracted as hell. Oh. Am I knocked out? Whoo! Thank you, people, for going for the safe finish. I salute you. But yeah, character loses all character development. Like, all the people that he knows, basically, that were considered super good friends that, like, he literally risked his life with, like, don't talk to him anymore. And he's playing the game again, and yeah. It's like it never happened. You know, for as much as, like, I'm ripping on it, like, it's enjoyable in its own way. It's just frustrating. It also doesn't help that it has, like, a bunch of anime tropes from 2007 that were already played out in 2007. Ooh, that's not good. You know, like, I have an evil demon sealed in my left arm type of shit, you know. Stuff that was old then and is, like, now, like, so played out that people don't even acknowledge that it ever existed. Oh boy. I jumped up 12 places just because I didn't mess up the last finish. Wow. Yeah, it's one of those games that, like, if you're going to play it, you have to play it for the story. Nothing else. And there are issues with the story. And a lot of those issues really come back to... Oh, like, here's one of the things. The game is an MMO that's played... It's a VR MMO. Except for the fact that the VR is, like, literally a modern VR headset and a controller. But it's like, oh, people can fall into a coma, and everyone's like, person Cat, I need you to not, please. Oh my god. Fuck off, Cat. I really love it when my cat decides to headbutt my hand repeatedly. The one that I'm using. That's going to be the end of this, unless people drastically mess up. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. Valiant attempt. I got distracted. But yeah, it's a fun game. It's a fun series. Well, I won't say it's a fun game. The single biggest addition that they ever did that made the game better is they added some attachments for accessories that make you run faster. That's it. You just run faster. So you can get through the mediocre dungeons a bit faster. And the mediocre dungeons are just... How much faster is this guy than everyone? Alright, the top 4 are... Isn't Vibe Virtuals Club? I think it is. I'm not going for the safe finish. Risky's not that hard to get. There are much harder risky finishes in this stuff. I just kept crashing along the way to the finish. Oh, apparently someone finally got the author time in Div 1. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to finish playing that game at some point. Finish the second game today, before I started streaming. I'm gonna go back to it, play it some more. Derek Longboy, that's a name. Is Derek drinking a Longboy? No, wait, that's not Longboy. Wouldn't that be a tall boy? There's... Can I just click on the guy in first? Yeah. Man, he's driving 5 seconds. Almost 5.5 seconds faster than I did. Wow. And we matched up in the same division? Seriously? This song makes me think of Crash Bandicoot. Oh, that is... Whew. They're getting these dirt turns so much better than I did. Just look at that. Like, this is my bad turn. Should, does he... Looked like he went into an early drift into it. Or did it brake tap or something? I don't know. Drifts around that corner. Goes for the risky. Oh, looks like Asterix crashed at some point. The guy who was dominating the top the entire time has gone out. I believe in you, Unknown Mania. You can get the end. I always prefer seeing people go for the end instead of just DNFing. Like, I understand, like, why you wouldn't want to do it. Like, just end, let the match move on faster, but at the same time, it's kind of... Alright. This is one of the spots I keep messing up on when I was doing this. I was taking it too tight, I think. Does he drift into this? No, he just sets up wide and then goes in. Oh, crash that. And that put him in the danger zone. How's our boy in first doing? There's a surprising number of Americans in here. Just because of the time. Then again, it is summer. Gotta remember that. Oh. My first cup of the day, I did so much better than I did today. I'm not very great at dirt maps. If I have to say, I think of like all of the like actual road pieces that you can drive on out of like dirt, grass, ice, bobsleigh. I think plastic is my favorite of those. But ice, I hate it. I cannot stand driving ice in this game. And I know it's a skill issue, which is the thing that annoys me the most. Snip. Going out. Oh. Is that the reason why they're going out? They missed the risky a couple times? I only saw that last attempt. Oh wow, we're going straight into a... So starting at 16 players, it changes how many people are knocked out from 4 to 2. If I'm remembering it correctly. Kind of been missing Cup of the Day for a while. Just reasons, like forgetting to play it because I'm busy reading something or getting food or, you know, just caught up in other things. But it should, at 16 players, go. But because extra people dropped out, because like they DNF'd or took too long to finish, it's going to be... We're gonna have 14 players, like when it goes to 2 per knockout, or 2 knocked out per round. There we go. English is hard. It's not that hard. I wonder who's going to win this division. I honestly thought it was going to be that Asterix guy that went out like several rounds ago, because he was consistently outperforming everyone else. That is a skin. I don't even know what to say about that. Hello, kitty cat. I'm currently not in a run, so you can't ruin it. Ooh. Ooh. Bootang. That was not great, but you're still not necessarily out. Whew. That was dangerous. As I said in the start of the very start of the stream, doesn't matter if you come in first, you just gotta not lose. Our buddy Bootang did exactly that. He didn't lose, so he's still in. How's our boy out in first? Yeah, this game has an absolutely massive European population. Like, I've known about Trackmania since it came out. Well, not since it came out, like, I don't know, 2 years after the very original Trackmania came out. Like, mid-2000s. And I always like thought, hey, that's an interesting game. I kind of want to get into it. And then I never did. Don't need a good time, my buddy. Just don't need the worst time. I really think... I don't even know how to pronounce that. It's French. Octuzo. My pronunciation is terrible. Like, of the people remaining, he seems to be the one consistently performing the best. Like, as long as he plays it safe, I think he'll come out with the win. That hot Div 44 win. Oh, but Bootang's fucking... He's keeping it in. He's going strong. For a guy who was certain he was going to get knocked out like 4 rounds ago. Still going. Once this match ends, I'm probably going to try and grind out a gold off this map. Because there's no way I'm getting author time. Let's be real. I'm in Div 44. I'm not amazing at the game. But I will... Ooh, that's not a good crash. At least I was close to the checkpoint. But he needs someone else to crash in order to not get knocked out. Jeremy's not too far in front of him. But everyone else is like a solid 2 seconds or more faster. Oh, shit. People did crash. By the skin of his teeth, Bootang is still in. Yes, Abby. That's my microphone. Please don't push it. Stop it. Stop, kitty cat. I know you want attention. Why don't you just crawl in my lap? Just do something else. Go somewhere else. Yes. But back to my endless complaints of .ag.gu. It's just so bad. In some ways. The combat is mediocre. The mini games are designed to break up the combat are mediocre. The story is played out, has a bunch of bad tropes. It's like a solid 7 out of 10 on a good day game series. And I genuinely think the original 4 games before GU were better. Yes, kitty cat. Hello. Hello. Meow. Oh no. Thought my buddy Bootang got knocked out. He didn't. Let's go. I know who I'm rooting for. Oh. Lock with just going to DNF. Yeah. The guy who I thought was going to win got knocked out. That's the nature of Cup of the Day. Absolute speed is needed, but consistency is king. Don't mess up. Don't be last. Especially when you're in like Div 44. Like, there is tons of room to save time. I mean, like, I didn't even have gold. And I was against these guys. Although I do believe this guy's best is, it's not my best or his best. His. His best is what? Just under 3 seconds faster than mine? Whew. 5 seconds faster. Wu-Tang's still going strong. Oh, we're in the single knockouts too. Nice. Oh, this is one thing about GU that bothers the crap out of me. The original .hack GU on the PlayStation 2. Not a crazy hard game. It is no Dark Souls. In fact, I would say it's a rather easy game. .hack GU Last Recode, the piece which is the remake for PlayStation 4, PS5, PC. Kitty cat, please do not fucking roll on my keyboard. Little shit. Yes, I'm talking about you. You're a little shit. Oh shit. Let's go. I believe in Bootang. Oh, what that? That's not Gucci. Second behind. Oh, 0.7. 1.6. Oof. Yeah. He needs someone to crash or have to slow down dramatically in order to stay in. Like a bad line. Oh, yeah. Something like that. Except from not the person in first. Or was in first. Rest in peace. Top 4. Down to the last 3. Who will it be? Everyone who I've rooted for has gotten kicked out. Who should I root for next? It'd be nice if you could spectate other divisions. Like, cause I got knocked out so early, I kind of wish I could like go over and watch like Division 1 and just see like how bad I really am in comparison to the professionals. How many professionals actually do Cup of the Day? Like the people that play in like the World Tour? Oh, Sal's DNF'd. I didn't even see. Well, that just means it's safe for whatever they do. What time is it? Almost 1? About an hour for a Cup of the Day? Is Jeremy going to get his first win? Or is Vance going to come out on top? I'm keeping about 1/10 of a second. Ooh. Vance had to slow down quite a bit for one turn. So I know a lot of people like put like their birth year in their name. You know, like just the last 2 digits, like 08. But if this actually 08's what, 15 years? But I was gonna say this is a little kid, and it's like no, it's not. It's 2023. Advanced wins. All right. Solo trek of the day. Let's get back to playing this myself instead of endlessly reading for someone else. I was not good at the start. I need to figure out how to do that spot correctly. Ooh. That was terrible. What was that garbage? I'm just gonna restart that. Pretend it never happened. Because it didn't. Me? Crashing? Impossible. And that, the switch between dirt and like road always gets me. I wanted to drift around that, but I did not do a good drift. In fact, the issue is I didn't drift. I just kind of slowed down and ran straight into the fucking pole. Oof, no. Need to jump out higher. So I need to stop letting go of acceleration as much for as long as I do. EV some of best, but awful time. Take this on the inside. Needed to be more inside than that. Actually, considering that's barely slower and I'm going faster. Shit, I accidentally did it correctly. Oof, no. I wish brake and reverse were not bound together in this game. Because I really want to be able to, you know, reverse with S, but not brake. Because I feel like too often I release the acceleration when I don't need to in order to brake because I just instinctively hit S to slow down. Bring it around. Oof. Not doing so hot. Inside. What was that? That was garbage. I swear. Whatever. I can do this. I apparently cannot do this. So I've been playing some random map challenges in this game. And the random map challenge gives you an hour and you have to get however many of like whatever chosen level of metal you put in for it. I chose gold last time and I ended up getting like 6. It was bad. I am a silver player. Silver is easy. Gold is... That's me putting in my effort. And grinding the map a couple times. My god. Why am I so bad? Oh, I'm in the top 4,000 players. Just disregard that's going to like instantly drop to like top, I don't know, 20,000, 10,000 by the end of the day. If I don't get my time up. don't know. I don't think this map is crazy hard, but like I'm making a lot of really small mistakes. Like I very rarely take that corner well. That's another corner that I take very poorly. I need to not do that right there. Like I'm still ahead. Oof, oof, no, no. Wow, that is a super turbo? Oh, I was on PB pace. Come on. I love seeing that I'm in the top 50 for where I live, but like top 50 for where I live is like the exact amount of people that are doing cup of the day. I can't say that. It's usually like 200. I'm already a second behind. What? I need to take those turns better. I oversteer in dirt turns like super often. And I know I do. Then I don't do anything to fix it. And crash. Oh, Barbos has the world record. I assume Barbos streams. Probably on Twitch though. I used to stream on Twitch, but one, the viewers were non-existent because that's what small Twitch is like. There's no recommendation, or there's very little recommendation. Like they're doing a lot better than they used to, but then Twitch also decides to do shit like, hey, sponsored thing cannot take up more than 3% of the screen. You know how small 3% of a screen is? That is absolutely tiny. And they were like, oh, you can have it in the background of your camera, like physically there. That'll be fine. But then 3%. People having stuff in the background with their webcams, like for advertisements, is usually way bigger than 3%. So Twitch being like, yo, 3%'s the limit is just like, huh? That's tiny. I'm impressed. I'm consistently doing worse than when I was complaining about .hack GU. The power of complaining. Whew, already a second behind. Two seconds behind. Damn. Ew. I didn't want to hit that. disappointed in myself. Very disappointed. Restart. Alright, try hard, try hard. I need to not let go of the gas there. I need to slow down there. I need to like tap the brake like that. I'm just losing. Whoa. You just lose too much speed in the start, and it's really bad. Like, I don't have the speed. I can't afford to lose any. Like, I'm already like a second behind by the time I get to those points. And that just snowballs into losing way more time. Because going slower, more time loss. I think you just need to stop trying to drift that. Just hit the brakes, slow down. Yeah. I need to not take that so inside. I keep doing that. That's most of my issues is I see them, I recognize them, and then I keep doing them. Because like I don't directly acknowledge like, hey, this is what I'm messing up, like it's on this corner, it's, oh shit, I messed that up, take note of it, and then I just don't think about it until I mess up again. Right, hard left, and slide out. Ew. Ew, that was too tight. Keep making the same mistakes. Ah. Leave. Half a second behind on the start. That's crazy. Bring it up, bring it around. Don't hit that corner. There we go. Oversteered on that, so I slowed way the hell down. What a terrible handling of that turn. I wonder if there are any maps where it's faster to just instantly do that. There's gotta be. Like, I know there's definitely going to be ones that are intentionally designed, but I mean like unintentionally, where the standstill respawn is faster. Trackmania partners with Assassin's Creed's Mirage. Wow, Ubisoft partners with Ubisoft. Truly amazing. I am shocked. I never would have guessed it would happen. That's bad. This is worse. Need a bit of speed on that. Alright, I just need to straight up unbind S. Like, it's causing issues. Yes, that's a much better take of that turn. No, no. Fuck. I was on PB pace. You know, I said I was gonna, I'll just work on getting a gold. Shouldn't be that bad. I mean, I knew I made mistakes, but like, yeah. And here I am, unable to even get my own, match my own PB. I need something to complain about. I need to pay less attention to this game. I'm over-focused. Need to relax a little. Get in the zone. Right. Left. Take that to increase my speed. There we go. Slow down a bit. Lift around. And easy PB. And those guys were only going like 3.5, 4 seconds faster. Consistently. I got this. Oh, so I looked at the spring campaign, and because like I did it when I started playing about a month ago. Went through it, did it on controller, and then recently I went back, did a couple on keyboard, and I got author medals on all those. But man, those rankings, like, I dropped like a rock recently. Like everyone's like hopping in and like getting their last second stuff and like their last second placements, or not placements, but you know, their records, while the rankings are still live. I am excited for the next campaign though. See what I mean? Pay less attention. Play better. I'm thinking about playing a different fucking campaign. And here I am just autopiloting into a better time. Oof. Whatever. Restart that. That is so much speed loss right there. Oh yeah. That's not Gucci. Quick distraction. You know, it's a game series that I want like a modern like re-release of, like with proper updated graphics and all the like. Jack and Daxter. Like now that we're like getting like video game remakes like out the butt. Like, whew, that was not good. Like we got Spyro Reignited a couple years ago. We got Crash Bandicoot right before that. Crash 4 came out. That was something that no one was ever expecting. Ew, I went straight into the penalty stuff. Grody. We have all the Resident Evil remakes. I don't know, it just feels like a lot of these fairly classic series are being remade. Although some of them are not being remade by the original developers. Just because like the developers didn't hold on to the IP, like they sold it off, or the IP was owned by someone else who sold it off, but they still worked on it. Like Spyro, for example. The Reignited trilogy came out in 2019. Big surprise. Released by Activision and was made by an Activision subsidiary, Toys for Bob. Not the original dev. Original dev? Insomniac Games. You know, Marvel's Spider-Man is like their big recent release, like that everyone's talking about. But like they have that, Ratchet and Clank, and Spyro as like the games that they're known for. And they only made 3 Spyro games, and they were the best 3 Spyro games. The rest of them were so bad. At least I'm consistently getting to the end now instead of crashing, even if the time is less than stellar. Yeah, like Spyro Reignited was a genuine surprise and honestly a good one, because Spyro was dead in the water for so long. Like they were still releasing stuff, they were releasing things with Spyro, but like they were either bad or Spyro wasn't the actual focus of it. Oof, that's not good. If you don't know what I mean, there's the original 3 Spyro games that were made by Insomniac. Spyro, Spyro Ripto's Rage, and Year of the Dragon? No. I actually don't remember the name of the third one. Whatever. Insomniac made 3 Spyro games. Absolutely wonderful. For the PlayStation 1, every single one was in the top 30 for games sold across the lifetime of the console. All 3 of them. And it was the first was the most popular, second was second most popular, third was the least popular. But the third came out a year before the PlayStation 2 and managed to get to the same number of sales as the others, or close to. But after that, Spyro bounced around on who had the IP for a while. Like, one company ended up making a direct sequel to the Spyro trilogy by Insomniac, and it was bad. Like, the game was straight up just bad. Like, it was unfinished, it was buggy. It had a couple neat levels, but when I say a couple, I do mean a couple. There was like 2 levels that were memorable. Although one of them wasn't memorable because it was good, it was just memorable because it was bad. But it was a forgettable piece of schlock. Schlock, whatever. Not Gucci. Not fun. And then there were a couple other games like the Spyro and Crash Bandicoot crossover for like the Game Boy. And then there was also a Spyro remake where they, well, reboot, not remake. That reboot didn't do hot. It had Elijah Wood as Spyro, if I remember correctly. Like, it never saw the same amount of success as the original Spyro trilogy. Even though it was on a more popular console at a more popular time. Video games were bigger then. But it didn't perform as well, which sucks for them. And then the IP changed hands again and went to Activision at long last for that. And what came out was some plastic ass amiibo garbage that featured Spyro. Skylanders. Spyro was the original Skylanders was called a Spyro game. And let me tell you, from what I have seen, the Skylander series is not a Spyro series. In fact, even in the first game, Spyro is kind of not super important. But yeah, Skylanders was made by Toys for Bob, who made the remake, which is honestly like something that impresses me. Like, you see these studios that like sometimes they release like I don't know if I should give them too much credit, because I mean, with a remake, the main thing that they have to do is just be faithful to the original. Like, they don't have to change anything. The big thing they're doing is updating the graphics and like doing their best to accurately recreate the older version of the game. Outside of graphical changes, like if they want a good remake or good because remake's too strong of a word. Final Fantasy VII Intergrade. That is a remake. The Resident Evils, like Resident Evil 2 remake, like that's an actual remake. It's not just a re-release with a fresh coat of paint. A remaster. There it is. Can't believe I was like brain fart over remaster. I didn't want to hit that. That little dip. I'm still not good at that turn. I need to slow down more for that turn. I'm sliding out because I'm going too fast. Go this way. Go to the left and into the risky. Right. But yeah. Sparrow got a remake. It was surprisingly good. And they did make a couple changes to it. They updated the controls slightly. You can play with the older controls. Which, like if you're doing a remake and you're making a change, having it be an optional change, or a remaster, re-release, whatever. Reignited. It's the Reignited trilogy. I'm funny. No, it's just one of those things where you want to be able to bring in new players and satisfy the diehard fans, the nostalgia, the people that you're baiting with nostalgia, who are the primary demographic of the game. And like the Master Chief Collection, on release, not too great. Now, I would say it's pretty good. Like genuinely, like actually a good product now. Whereas on release it was buggy, messy, whatever. But that has the option to swap between the old graphics and the new graphics, which is something I really appreciate. And like that's kind of the level that like I like the Halo Master Chief Collection, but I can't say it's something to aspire to. It took them way too long to get it into a good state. And then they have that annoying system where it's like, oh hey, you can't. Pretty sure they fixed it through Steam, but for a while you had to like go in game, pick which game you wanted to download, then it would tell Steam, hey, download this, and then and then it could only do one at a time. Like I understand they don't want to give you everything at once, so you can just pick and choose, and like you don't have like 400 gigabytes of Halo. But the system they decided to use was not great. I'm losing so much time right at the end there. Dude, this song is 100% Crash Bandicoot. Also, Crash 4 finally came to Steam at some point. I have no idea when that happened. I just remember it was an Epic... Was it an Epic exclusive? I think it was a Blizzard launcher exclusive. But it's finally on Steam, and I'm tempted to pick it up. Oh man. Kinda want to sit in the editor. Not the editor, the skin creator. And create a Spyro themed skin. Except I don't have the patience to do that. My ADHD ass. Damn. I really need to work on that bit. Like, I'm losing a bit of time here and there, but like, right now, that is my biggest time loss. Take it tight, take it in, go to the left. right. Oh, that was probably a little too hard. Oh! No! That was so good! I managed to like make up a good chunk of time and then I immediately fucking threw it. I need to stop cussing so much. It's bad for YouTube. YouTube don't like it when you swear. I would like this map a lot more if it wasn't dirt. Like, it's not a big issue, it's just... I'm a road boy. I like my maps primarily road. Alright. What was that? You need to take that way more outside and then go down. You know, I used to be able to talk and play video games. Once upon a time. Used to just be a blabbermouth. And then I did some ultimate raiding. And my god. In Final Fantasy XIV, there's a raid tier called Ultimate. It's much harder than the rest and blah 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 blah. It wasn't specifically the fact that it was much harder that like got me to stop talking. It was the group I was in. Just, I stopped wanting to talk because of them. Because I was salty. I was nothing but rage. I'm genuinely surprised I didn't rage quit that group like way earlier. I didn't even quit the group specifically. It's I lost my shit on someone, then we finished up, and then I quit like middle of the easier tier. Cause one guy can go fuck himself. Hashtag salty. If for some reason you're watching and you enjoy this, leave a like, maybe a follow. No, wait, this is YouTube. You don't follow on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Now that I've sold my soul to Google, I seem to be getting a PB pace. That's something I should practice. Not the shilling. releasing for a second to hit brake for going into a turn that I don't want to drift, so I can still get the slowdown, but it's, you know, not drifting. Alright, I think I'm only going to do this map a couple more times. As much as I want to get gold, I think I'm going to need to come back at it with a fresh set of eyes. I'm too ingrained in some bad habits right now. Remember, mindlessly grinding does not help you improve. You need to actively be thinking about what you're doing wrong and stuff like that. Because just grinding like this, if you're not actively thinking of like what your mistakes are and how you can fix them, which I'm frequently not doing, you're just going to end up reinforcing really bad habits that you're trying to avoid in the first place. Practice makes perfect, not endless repetition and grinding. Active practice. And sometimes the best thing you can do is just step away. I like the map. I'm going to play it again later today. And I'm probably going to instantly PB, like, right off the bat. Whether I'll stream it, no one knows. Go away, Trackmania Exchange. Random map challenge. I'm feeling like I'm going to play extremely poorly. Invalid for official leaderboards. Oh. Go back to the main menu. Go away. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Teehee Horizon 11. Alright. What I want, it's not you. No, it's not the plugin manager. Randomizer menu. Settings, do not use. Reset to default. Let's go silver and survival. There we go. I'm not covering that up now. I hate that skip token. Give me something other than Pepe the Frog. This is my one complaint about the random stuff. Sometimes it's just really slow. I don't know why though. Come on. This is quite frankly ridiculous. Is it just busted right now? Like, is it down? Interesting. Reload. Actual map is not the same. Please change map. What is this? Why is it busted? Start the script engine. Plugins. Well, just a random map work. Yes. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing for this map. Alright. Go up. Go down. Oh. I need more speed. Should be doing a diagonal jump. I don't think I can make that. Oh my god, why do I keep messing that up? Well, I'm up here. Need to jump over that way. No, no, no! Why? Hello, map. Meet my skill issue. The issue is, let me check this out. Okay, just turns around, goes out, goes to the right, and then just jumps over. Okay. I'm just being too yeety. Of course I don't even make that. It's not good. I need to slow down. It's not a yeet. I can eat that. This is just... Bam. I need to jump to the lower bit and then go up. Oy. I don't even know why I'm bothering doing that. I guess it's good practice. Not fast enough. That should be fast enough. Go over. Do that. It's a bad angle. I blame being hungry. This isn't even that crazy of a map. I'm just really bad today. My God. So, that happened. Need to aim more to the right. Aiming too far left. Whatever. Can I get that working? Wait, is it counting this? Or is it just being a butt again? That's like my big issue with the Trackmania plugins, is some of them just break consistently. At least they do for me. Alright, Scrappy, show me what you did. Go up there, there. Does he just jump directly? Yeah, he does. Okay. A little bit of speed, get up there. Preferably not crash. Oh, there we go. It finally started to work. Would you look at that? Check pointless. Reverse. What? How do I get up there? I doubt that's the path you take. Yeah, go forwards. Oh. Just... Alright. I'ma just skip. I don't think this is going to be any better. I'm coming down with a severe case of skill issue right now. Oh no. I'm sorry. What? And then I go back? Those are bounce pads. No, I don't go back. Go this way. Oh, I just go to the right. I think. Excuse me? Boom. Alright, I get it, the map now. And then... yeet. Oh, I didn't want to improve. Come on. Yes, I want to fucking free skip. I literally did the map and it just didn't continue on. API error, wonderful. You watch Scrappy do this. Works perfectly. You watch Virtual do this. Works perfectly. You watch me do this. It's a broken piece of shit. Oh well. Plug in. Just going to disable that. I can do better than that. How do you get author time on this? That is fast. You have to do a second faster than that. Like, do you just... No, it can't be taking the corners like that. Assume it's just do it better. Little taps. Yeah, whatever. I'm happy with gold. I know that I have a serious case of the skill issues. Looks like the best way to do that would be a risky type of finish where I jump out into it. Like so. Half a second. There we go. That's gold. That one seems a lot easier to get an author medal on. I'm guessing you're going to want to jump through that. No, wrong way. Go down. And then to the finish. Alright. I don't think you get enough speed to jump if... Alright, I need 0.8 of a second. I need to not crash. That would be nice. Also, not getting airtime would be good. Up. Left. Pick up a little bit of speed. Use the downhill to pick up a little bit of speed. Does braking not work on plastic? Is that what it is? I mean, it's not that it doesn't work, it's just not very good. Let me hit second gear and then... Just be more direct going up. And there we go, that's gold. Not an impossible challenge. Hello, kitty cat. Jumping like that's not good. This way, right. Don't fall off. And then make the jump into the finish. Gold. Easy. I saw the left arrow and I just instantly went left. What am I doing? I should get to the finish before I reset. As long as I'm not getting speed checked, which I assume they're not going to do on plastic. Wait, could I just jump that? Oh, I 100% bet you can. Yeah. And then yeet. Half a second. Better yeet. Fuck yeah, it is. Oh no. I need to do this in 12 seconds? I can't. Give me a normal pipe and I still can't do this in 12 seconds. And this is going to be an issue. I don't need 9 seconds. I need 12 seconds. At least consistently getting to the second turn now. Inside. Need to swap sides faster. All right. I can't believe this has happened. What is this? I got to the checkpoint. And then I turtled. God is dead. Yes, that's really what determines if God is dead or not. Messing up getting to a checkpoint in Trackmania. Alright, that would have been bronze without respawns. Oh my god. And it's 12 seconds for gold? Whew. Little to the right. There we go. To the left. Said to the left, not to the right. Why did I push right? Alright, I'm going to pretend that map didn't happen. I don't feel like spending like 6 years on pipes. And failing miserably. Oh, this is wet plastic. This is... Is the goal here to plastic bounce? I doubt it is. Or if it is, it's not. Yeah, it's something like that. Get it in the side. Okay. Maybe? Let me catch a view of someone doing it correctly. No, it's just super tight turns. Okay. I guess it's what? Oh, does it act like ice? Is that what's up? Yes, it acts kind of like ice does, where braking shoots you fucking forwards. Well, braking during an ice slide. That's what it's like. Right. I'm doing that too early on the left side. Or I'm doing the left turn. Half a second. Wow, this is going to be a pain. Or not. That was much easier. I was overthinking the end. That map can just go away. I'm going to pretend it doesn't exist. Lunatic campaign. Oh. Oh. Yes, I'm going to walk away from that. Formula 1 tracks. Five laps, that's going to be... I'll do this track once. Don't mind the drift. Don't need to have a finger on enter. Why do I have one? I'm sorry. Is the way to the exit through? I'm sorry, world record's 37 seconds. What? What are these cheaty guys doing? I need to know. They go up. They hit the checkpoint. Is it only showing 1 lap? Is that what it's doing? Yeah. I say the record's 37 seconds when it's just 1 lap out of 5. Dude, like, that was only the first lap too. Like, the guy started at a stop. It wasn't his best lap. Whatever. Really? Took it around that corner all nice, and then I grinded. This is easy bronze pace. Easy. Let's pretend bronze is what we're supposed to be aiming for. All right. Of course I crash into that. Of course. Why would I not? I've crashed that corner every single time. It's ridiculous. Keep going for a drift, but I don't do the timing right. I honestly wonder if it's better to skip the slow-mo. Like, go all the way around. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. I did a 410. I needed to be 20 seconds faster. I crashed a bunch. It's not bad. I'm just bad. between that and my original plans of doing the random map stuff just not working out, I think I'm going to call the stream here. Yeah. That sounds like a good plan. I hope you have a good day. Like, follow, subscribe. Something, something, something. My cat's meowing at me. Hello, kitty cat. Please don't headbutt the microphone. Goodbye.